Hey Stephanie, how you doing? Did you get your envelope by chance? Yes, I am. I'm proud to say that I am friends with them. I think I am. I think I might. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Linda. Hey, Mary. I hope you guys were able to get a hold of everybody that talk shit about me to air this all out. Hey, Blue. Hey, Bruce. Hey, Alice. Hey, Kenneth. Hey, Jet2. Hey, Road Rage. How are you? Hey, Road Rage, get that. I'll send you a link to it. Get that little clock timer that turns the GoPro around. Worth every dime. Oh, that's okay, Stephanie. Don't worry about it, Stephanie. People have been nice to me. You'll be nice to somebody. No strings attached. No, I do everywhere, Shanice. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. You're going to find out, Rebecca. Hello, Margaret. I know you don't want me calling you Margaret. What's your name you want me to use? Why don't you change it on your thing? Hi, Elmer. Yeah, that's okay. Welcome. Yeah, that's all right. You deserve it, Stephanie. Oh, thank you, Joshua. Hey, Shanice. Yeah, I go to Kalamazoo. I haven't been there in a while. I just drove by there about a week. Hey, Margot. Come on, let's get these questions out here. I want you guys to go get Sharon. I want you to get Angie. I want you to get SG. Even Tiffany can come back on. Tiffany sent me an email and she said she's never going to contact me again. Yep. I'll believe it when I see it. No, Stephanie, I don't want you to. You deserve it. Hey, Julie. Hey, Mark. Now I want you to go find these people and get them on this chat. Let's get this stuff all aired out. Ask me anything. I'm good. Sriracha peanuts, almonds. My lunch didn't work out today. I didn't want to be late. I just got a 12-pack of Corona beer, Sriracha almonds, and some goldfish. Yeah, tell Angie to come over here and I'll tell her exactly why I blocked her and I don't want anything to do with her anymore. Tell her to shut it down and we'll go over this and then she can go back. Yeah. So you guys are realizing now that these people that talk all this shit, they know that I've got documentation or phone call recordings that exposes them, which I'm glad to do. And they said, well, they can't figure out why I did that. You know exactly why I did it. And I'm willing to prove it. You know, interviewing people, nothing. It always goes really smooth. Very smooth. Mm-hmm. No, but Jersey with Jules, you're a troublemaker too. You know you are. Yeah, you do. Nobody ever accused me of keeping money. I do have money to hand out. I do. I just haven't seen the people. I haven't gotten accused of that. Not that I know of. I mean, maybe I did. Hey, Frisky. You know, I made money. Well, for a long time, and even now, some of the working girl interviews get the income's limited because of the nature of the interview. So, you know, I don't care if I get 10 million views or I get 10. I do the same thing with everybody. And if you looked at the totality of the day I started my YouTube channel till now, I'm still in the hole. So it ought to make you feel good. I've never made a dime profit. No, thank you, Nipper. Just luck, Joshua. I used to do photos, and I'd run into the girls when I bought coffee and newspapers. And in case it ever dawned on you people, there's people that are dead that produce income forever. So I don't understand how that criteria has a part of any financial equation. I spoke to consenting adults that consented to an interview when nobody else gave a shit how they were doing. Whether I make 10 million or whether I go in the hole is none of anybody's business. Oh, thank you, Kenneth. I don't know if she faked cancer or not. I know that she's an inconsiderate, troublemaking lunatic that I don't want anywhere. She's a total loser. Hey, Lorna. Hi, Tassie. So go get Angie, go get Sharon, get Secular on here. I'm willing to discuss this now. I want you to get Rich on here too. Oh, big time, Jerry. Sure are. Where's Croc Debbie, the big mouth? Well, I'll tell you, on a hot day, I just happen to have 3 lemons that are on the verge of getting thrown out because they're, getting soft. And I wanted to get some Coors Light, and I didn't have it, and I saw this 12-pack of Corona on sale. Man, does this taste good on a hot day? I don't know if she faked it. I can tell you this about SG. I don't know if she faked it or not. I can tell you this, that I got emails from people right after that started from her hometown and said that she was faking cancer, nobody liked her. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't. I mean, if she has cancer, I hope she gets over it. I don't wish any ill will on anybody for bad health. Now, I would have liked to seen Amy go up and smack the shit out of Croc Rod Debbie. Debbie's a fake hood rat. Just a big fat ass bullshitter that talks tough. She's an overweight slob that's out of shape. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see Amy go up there and slap that bitch senseless. It would have been fun to watch. I'll admit to that. No, I didn't feel like going in Walmart today. Go ahead, Tassie. What do you want to know? Lay it out here. What do you want? You said you were going to call me back the other night. You never did. Well, if that's true, Juicy with Jules, you need to turn her into the local authorities because people get nailed for that on GoFundMe all the time for fraud. If she doesn't have cancer, and that's why I think there may be an element of truth to that because she was asking me for money a long time ago. Oh, you like Chosen One girls? Good for you. Quit using dead girls' photos. It's as low as it gets. Were you able to get anything out of Myers today without the store security catching you? Oh, you don't know? Okay. Here's the deal, though. On a night like this, even if it's a fake account, we're able to address things that came up that are valid that everybody knows about. So even if it's somebody using somebody else's ID, I know that was the real Tiffany earlier because she emailed me. Hey, Angela, how you doing? Only stay for a week because of the money? Or only stay for a week because of your crazy boyfriend. Yeah, I don't know about that, little miss. Yeah. Oh, did you? Did you work at the one downriver? Oh, okay. Yeah, but here's the deal, little miss. Like I said, even if these are fake accounts, she brings up, or the fake account brings up a valid rumor. So even if it's fake, it doesn't matter tonight. This is a free pass for everybody, whether it's the real you or not. So you need money for rent? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, he goes to the one downriver. But only a week. Why, Tassie? Oh, okay. Daisy wants some of my little subscribers. Come on, you guys. You guys text, share it back and forth. You text Angie. Get a hold of these people and have them come on this chat. Get a hold of Rachel Reed, another lunatic. Have Bobbles come back on. Get a hold of these people and let's discuss this where you can see both sides of a discussion. Yeah, Munchausen, I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah, that's a legitimate diagnosis. All right, I'll send it to you, Tassie. I'll send you some money for it. Tell Angie to put it on hold and come over here and let's discuss why I don't want anything to do with her anymore. Tassie, post your PayPal account. Yeah, you did, Jules. You're a troublemaker. Hey, James, how you doing? No, discuss it with me here. I don't want you twisting the story all around, making up things that I did or didn't say. Let's discuss it right now. That's about what it's come down to, Terry Joe. Oh, big time, yeah. Good, Kevin. Yeah, okay. Okay, Jeff. That's good you had that experience with her. I don't doubt it. Hey, Israel. Hey, trolls are welcome tonight because they bring out the truth in an unconventional way. Oh, total nut. I'll send you some too, Tassie. Yeah, go ahead and release mine. Go ahead. I hope you do. Hey, Secular, you still freaking the girls out down on the stroll? Myers fire you yet? He is still working there. Oh, Katie, okay. I don't care. Play my recordings. I hope you do. No, you know any good ones? They're all closed. Hey, Tennessee Coates, is is Tiffany his niece? I was never really sure on the relationship there. Oh yeah, Bobbles is a total scumbag. Oh, thank you, Lizard Watch. Everything. If you just looked at the videos, nothing specific. Oh, there you go, hon. Yeah. Oh, no, you don't, Jake. Jake, you're going to have to act a little, at least adult for just a little while, or I'm going to have to get rid of you. Not that I'm censoring you, but you're talking like a 10th grader. Yeah, you do, Tiffany. You know he is. Yes, you do. You didn't hear any abuse, Daryl. You're full of shit. Talk about it right now. I'm not going to tell you anything different now than I would in person. Yeah, why do they think you're so strange and no, it's not barium. No, it isn't. All right, Thomas, have a good night. Yeah. Hey, Taylor. More lies. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. They're entitled to their opinion. I'm not mad. Oh, thank you, Terry. No, it's not exploitation. They're still laughing from you coming up there trying to interview them on Michigan Avenue. Thanks for making their day. It was like a comedy show. That one interview you did just personified your low IQ. You're not bright enough to interview anybody. You know this. Yeah, you do. You're lying again. Now look, this is important now. I want you guys to go get Angie. Tell her I'll PayPal her $25 if she cancels her chat and comes over to this one. Get a hold of Sharon. See if you can get Rich to show up. Rachel Reed, SG. Let's lay this all out there for good. I've been in 2 of them. No, you should be though, but your mental illness is different than mine. You're just kind of a freak that thinks he's relevant and you're not. I do pay him. You'd pay him, but you can't afford to. That's why you don't have any interviews. You corner them while they're trying to eat in a crappy restaurant and you think that's an interview. They avoid you like the plague. I pay anybody for their time. What are you, 52 years old, still living in an apartment? It's because you can't afford a house. You couldn't afford to pay him. I bet gas money is becoming a problem for you. I don't want to talk to Angie on a number. I want Angie to come on here, and I want everybody to know why I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to talk to her on the phone. I want you guys to witness why, so she can't come up with another stupid con job video of something that's not true. Congratulations, Mark. It's hard to do. Yes, I'm ready to lay it all out there tonight. Yep. Yeah, he does. He takes it down to the Myers. Look, I don't have a problem with people not having money, but when they're trying to present themselves as something they're not, and this big inner city player really knows what's going on in the hood, it's so phony with Nitty. Yeah, big time. His channel, he hides his subscribers. It's embarrassing. It's all made up IDs. Oh, anytime. Yep. Yeah. Oh, gangbangers, that's good. So what? Good girl Daisy's hungry tonight. Yeah, I think he is illiterate. That's not him that makes those videos. I think it's his girlfriend. There is no way that Frank Nitti knows how to operate a software program in a computer. Maybe a stolen cell phone, but not any production. You know, I haven't seen Becky in quite a while. I don't know. Lives have nothing to do with videos. I mean, were you born in a cave? You obviously don't know too much about YouTube. It's not a bashing session at all. It's disclosure. Yeah. No, you got it, Joey. Bingo. Yeah. He's harmless. Well, good for her. I hope she does. Hope she enjoys it. Now, here's the deal. If you think you're going to keep going on and talking about her faking cancer, you're going to have to come up with some proof of that, or you're going to be hitting the highway pretty soon. You come up with some proof that she's a fraud, and I'll believe it. But until then, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt that she has cancer. As bad as she says it is, I don't know. But I'll take the high road if she's sick. Yeah, I've never quit interviewing people. Have you ever been to an amusement park, Buena Vista? Yeah, have you ever been to an amusement park? No, probably a fake account. But like I said, fake accounts can bring things to life. Daisy, come on, hon. What's the last vacation you took? No, she never threw me out of the house. There isn't any gun part. I just got off the phone with her. I got a good relationship with Cheryl. Jamie got contacted by Laura. I've explained this 1,000 times. If I was down in Detroit, you didn't get the money till next time, because I already had stuff I was handing out. And at the time, I didn't know how you could go in during a chat and see who sent what. So it was just too confusing. So what I would do, once I got home, I would go and see who donated what. And then I'd go and get the cash, because it's all in my account, which is a pain in the ass. I even paid the full dollar amount, because up until the very end, because they take 30% out. And then I would go down there, hey, Mary, I would see the people, and I'd give them the money from the last chat. I was always one chat behind, so I could do the accounting. So she accused me of keeping all the money. I'll tell you what I did do when she started accusing me of stealing and acting friendly when she saw me at the hotel, and then calling me a big dick when she didn't. I got a hold of everybody that had donated money to her, and I said, hey, look, you want me to send it back, or you want me to give it to someone else? And I got a hold of everybody, or they got a hold of me, and that money that was donated to her went to somebody else. A drama queen, troublemaker, don't want to have anything to do with her. Yep. I don't know if Amy's okay or not. I have no idea. Yeah, I quit doing it at the very end, but for 4 or 5 years, I just didn't have the heart to make somebody, feel bad or become suspicious. They sent $100. I'm sure they wouldn't have sent it if they knew that 30 of it was going to go to YouTube. So I just covered it, and I was starting to get money through YouTube at the time, so I didn't care. It's not like money that I had. How do you know this, Nacho? How would you know this? You were just tipping me off the other day. You thought she was a nut job. So how would you be privy to her health status now? Hey, Downriver, where you been? Oh, thank you, Burger Boy. Well, thank you. Yeah, I did. Well, that's why. And like I said, I get YouTube money. So it wasn't like, I was taking out money I earned from some job I couldn't stand. I want to know, Nacho Concern, how do you know this? How do you know that she's fine? You just said the other day you thought she was a nut. So are you communicating with her too? Watching anybody's kids? No, I've never been accused of that. I got accused of taking pictures of young girls. Yeah, I like Peggy. Yeah, Moon Pie, you keep talking that and you're going to get blocked here. This isn't ninth grade drunken Boy Scout joke night. That's just something a real ignorant, low-life, white trash idiot would say. So you're not going to get blocked because we don't have an interest in what you have to say. It's because you're acting like a child. Well, if you thought she was a nut, what were you doing on her channel? You haven't realized that Sharon's just a drama queen, that everything's Chicken Little? That hasn't occurred to you? You don't realize that she creates scenarios that don't even exist? This hasn't lit any bulbs in your brain? Hey, Burger Boy. What are you doing on Sharon's anyway? It hasn't lit, no lights came on? It doesn't strike you as a little odd? Yeah, I'll cover it all. No, look, I'm tired of having this. These are the, I half-ass think that you could have been Amy or Amy could have been you. I could be saving you from a burning building and you'd be wondering why, as I doused the flames, that I didn't put a chicken pot pie in the oven for you. Just crazy fucking talk. Doesn't make any sense. You and Amy have a lot in common. You don't understand anything. You ask the same thing over and over and over. No, it's not a clone. This isn't a clone right here. That was you, for sure. No, it wasn't a clone. You knew too much private information about me to be a clone. You are lying again. Come on, go get Sharon and Rich. I'll even give a cash bonus tonight, so she can decorate her bike like an 8th grader. She can scam me out of one more night for a hotel room. Hey, Elise. How you doing? You know what I'm talking about. Excellent fish, I told you. No, it's an excellent restaurant. It's a nice area, not a bad drive. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That fish is cheap. Good view, just hang out down there. Jared, don't be stupid and ignorant. Stick around, watch it. If you don't like it, beat it. Hit the road. It is good food, though. Yeah. Yeah. Were you on SG's channel about a week ago? Yes or no? Do you talk to SG? Yes or no? Oh, yeah, Marion. Didn't believe it. I got sriracha almonds. Oh, sorry about that, Bobby Joe. Sorry about that. I almost got pistachios, but you never know. They're a lot of money and they don't sell quick. They're no good. I was gonna go get. I didn't feel like going to Traverse City today. Too hot. I'm not talking about Jules. I'm talking about Survivor Girl. Were you on there 4 or 5 nights ago? Yes or no? What question? I didn't get your question. Are you a moderator on her channel, SG? Funny, about 2 months ago, you sent me an email saying she was a big fraud. She was using that fake name and you recognized her voice and you didn't want anything to do with her anymore. I'm not. I hope she doesn't have cancer. People, you want to know why I don't want her around? I'll be glad to tell you why. It's not related to having cancer or not having it. Oh yeah, that must be Bugman. That must be from the truck driver, the guy that stranded her 135 miles at Evan Sturmar. He's done that before. And then what she usually does is get on and contact a guy with an invalid wife in California who doesn't know a can of beans from a banana and hits him up for the money to get a ride home. There's something suspicious there because that guy is welcome on her chats. But Sharon is an expert at spinning things to get more money out of people. So I suspect that's just one more way of bilking money out of people. Yeah, you're right, Stephanie. Yep. Oh, good for you, Etop. Yeah, I agree, Samuel. Totally true. And the first rehab was shaky too. Yeah, speaking of that GoFundMe, what happened on that GoFundMe? Was anybody's money returned? I've explained that, Izzy. I've explained that. You got to pay attention. No, I didn't. I had nothing to do with it. It's not true. It isn't true, Kitty. I didn't create this. Yeah. You see what I mean? No, this is my whole point. I'm willing to discuss with these people why I don't want anything to do with them, defend myself, and they don't want to come on here and talk about it. They'd rather title a video that I'm this and I'm that. That's because they know what's going to happen. They're going to get exposed. People are going to find out that it's not true, and that's why I did it. Now, don't waste your time on Nitty Simke. He's super low IQ. His life's been downhill since kindergarten. Oh, thank you, Claudia. No, well, I didn't hear what you said. What did you ask me? I wish you'd asked me how this Corona beer is, because I'd say good, but I'm going to get another one. Daisy, don't you be licking Dad's Corona beer bottle. No way, girl. Oh, yeah. Come on, you chicken shits. Get a hold of them. Get a hold of Angie. Get a hold of Sharon. Hey, Bugman, are you being serious about this Sharon phone call, and are you sure it's her? Yeah, no way, Dale. Bugman, are you sure that's Sharon? Yeah, I gave it up. I never started it. Oh, Jude, they started it on themselves. There's a lot of good people in here. No problem. It could have been Samuel. No, it could have been. I don't blame her for wanting to get out of her living arrangements and stay in a hotel. Oh, that's it, Burger Boy. Good. Yeah, I mean, that just doesn't make sense. I'm sure it's that Evan or that Irvin Sturmar. Yeah, he's another manipulated, opportunist, truck driver, scumbag. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. He stranded her at a hotel 135 miles away because she wouldn't sleep with him. And yet he's allowed to come on there and she's friendly to him. Does that make any sense? No, Happy, no. No one's ever said a thing about me coming to Southwest Detroit. Never. Nope. Not true. Never happened. False. Not true. You're gone. Where's old big mouth croc Debbie? Gonna do this, gonna do that, gonna tell me off. Where are you? Go get croc Hey, Frederick. You listen to those tapes, Frederick? Your buddy ought to be sending me a $500 McDonald's gift card. She'd have tried to wreck his life too. I just got a text from Sharon. Go fuck yourself, weirdo. I tell the truth on my channel every day. Fuck you. I don't jump through hoops for you, bitch. Yeah, Sharon won't have the balls to come on here and discuss it, though, will she? Because you know why? I'm going to spell out every single reason why I think she's a big scammer. And she knows if that happens, she's not going to be able to rebut this. Come run me down on your Astro, bitch. Yep. She can get on text, but she doesn't want to come on a live chat because she knows I know what the deal is with her. Yeah, sure. Definitely her, for sure. Absolutely. Yep, she knows that I know she's full of shit. You know, all you older men out there, all you pathetic losers. Well, not all of you. There are some of you out there that just sees a girl in distress and you're willing to help. That's not Sharon. You know, when she comes on and she does those videos when she's staying at the Red Roof Inn and a video comes on and she sees it and you think, wow, that's really nice. She really is at the Red Roof Inn. Yeah, well, you know what you don't know is that 50 people paid for that room that night. not just you. 50 people paid for that room. Gerald, Maddie's boyfriend, trusted her and told her something in confidence and asked her not to tell. She didn't 5 minutes later, she was contacting me on the phone telling me about it. The first rehab thing, total setup scam. See, the pressure was building, and she had to do something, even if it meant showing up at a hospital with absolutely zero chance of getting a bed. I mean, are you people that dumb? Do you actually think that you show up to a hospital with no prior made appointments and then there's no bed? I mean, come on. Total scam. You're supposedly in rehab, and the reason that you don't finish it is because your mother doesn't answer the phone. This is just Sharon. And every week, about 2 times a week, her life is in danger. She's going to get killed. She fears for her life. All made up bullshit. Constant drama. It's all fake. She is fleecing so many people all at one time under the ruse of going to rehab. And it's disappointing, which is why I took all her videos down, and I don't want anything to do with her. She's giving out $100 bills while fleecing these older white men for money, claiming that she doesn't have anything to eat. It's a total and complete setup scam. Like I said, having a drug addiction is one thing. Being a scammer is another. Cassie doesn't do that. Becky doesn't do that. Kim doesn't do that. No, if you guys fall for this, you mean, I don't want to say you deserve to lose your money, but when you're paying for a room, it's you and 49 other guys that she's told the same bullshit to. See, once she established a connection with people on my channel, it added false credibility. And it made her look like just struggling damsel in distress that needed money. And, who wouldn't want to help a woman in that predicament? But being street smart, she realized this was a stream of income and she didn't need to do anything, not even shoplift anymore. So she's got God knows how many. I'll never know because she didn't tell me. And you know how I got tipped off on Sharon? By Amy. Because I already knew that Sharon was hitting me up for hotel bills, hitting her fake sugar daddy in California up for money. That's why if you paid attention to when I uploaded those videos, I said that I didn't want Rich contacting me, and I didn't want her sugar daddy in California contacting me because there was nothing to talk about. These guys were just in on this. It was pretty much obvious. Rich, I think he's a good guy. Rich is just a nerd that Sharon has absolutely no respect for. I will give her credit for this. She told him very blatantly up front she didn't have any sexual interest in him. Rich is the kind of guy that's in his 50s. He couldn't even afford to renew his tags on his vehicle in Minnesota. Rich doesn't do well turning houses over. His last decent job that he had was Kmart's before they closed. Even his 3-time convicted drunk driving ex-wife kicked him to the curb. Rich is a guy in his 50s. He's a nerd. Women don't find him attractive. He'll drive down to Weeki Wachee, spend $400 in gas, in a pair of tight shorts with a heart on, getting his picture taken next to the Weeki Wachee mermaids. This guy is as nerdy and goofy as it gets. And even a desperate, heroin-addicted, broke woman like Sharon just can't bite the bullet and have sex with him. So I do give her credit for that. Here's a guy driving 9 or 10 hours from Minnesota to a girl that wouldn't give him the time of day if he didn't buy her computers and help set her up in a GoFundMe. Let me tell you something. Rich never set up any GoFundMe. He can barely work a cell phone. I don't know. There's somebody in the mix, a third party out there that's setting this stuff up. And it definitely, Rich can't find his ass with both hands. Seems like a nice enough guy. Actually, I have a card and a letter that Rich sent me with money in it that I'll take a picture of and upload it tomorrow. He seemed like a good guy, but the minute I figured out Sharon getting tipped off by Amy and I cut her off, Rich accuses me of turning her into GoFundMe, which I never did. I would never do that. Because even though, looks like a duck, acts like a duck, swims like a duck, I knew she was a scammer, but it also looked like people wanted to help her, and if this rehab and GoFundMe thing worked, so be it. So I went along with it. Yeah, I think that's a good argument. Rich is a victim. He's just a simple, nerdy guy that had his last sex about 20 years ago in a Japanese massage parlor that was going on a business. He's just kind of like a clown without his makeup on. Kind of like reminds me of Mr. Magoo. I thought of getting him a big, giant pair of shoes because the women just treat him like a long-lost stepbrother. He can't get a date. He's tapped out. I mean, I feel sorry for him in a way. And Sharon is the kind of person to take full advantage of that. Yeah, Sharon will eat him alive. It's just exactly what she's looking for. She specializes in two kinds of guys. Nerdy, broke guys that haven't had sex in 25 years, and old, desperate men whose wives are in semi-comas that don't know that their husband's talking to a girl a third of their age 2,000 miles away. Those are the kind of guys that seem to fall for her hook, line, and sinker. Absolutely. And she's got, I only know of two, but I'm sure there are many. So Sharon will get on and she'll get 100 people she met through me. And before you know it, they're donating to her GoFundMe. They're giving her money through a Cash App. And it's all one big giant scam. Why isn't she in rehab now? Why? I mean, her mother's alive. You don't answer the phone. You assume your mother. That's what I mean. It's always constant drama. She's going to be murdered 2 or 3 times a week. Her life is in danger. Before you know it, she's hoodwinked some poor sucker that thinks he's going to have some romance with her. And it's not happening. The guy in California, you know who I'm talking about. I know you don't watch these chats as they occur, but you watch them later. You're having the wool pulled over your eyes. She has zero interest in you sexually. The notion that you were ever going to bring her and her daughter out there is a joke. You don't have enough money in the bank to even have a low-level, desperate, unsuccessful, scamming 45-year-old leave Michigan to come live with you. You're a source of money. That's it. And it's not my business, but I think the notion that you have a wife that's semi-comatose or has Alzheimer's or dementia, and that you're carrying on these kind of relationships with someone like Sharon, there's something wrong with you. Big time. That's why I didn't want to hear from you. Because once I didn't want to hear from Rich or you, what was the purpose of the conversation? Were you gonna, well, you were gonna say, well, Sharon, she gets into these scrapes. Here's Sharon's, and Sharon's entire life is a scrape. It's a problem. It's never going to change. You're just as fucked up as she is, only in a different kind of way. If you could date somebody in California and have an affair, or a younger girl, and I mean, if your wife doesn't know up from down, you do it. But you can't. You got to go on the internet. You've got to search around and look for desperate women. And in a way, you're just as desperate as she is, although not in a financial sense. She tells everybody you're just an old guy with horses and a wife that doesn't know up from down, that's a source of cash. You're never going to meet her. She doesn't want you in Detroit. She doesn't want to visit you. Wake up. Wake up. Well, people are slowly catching on. I think one of the big clues was when I took down all her videos. That's because good people with good intentions were donating money to her. And after I figured out what she was doing with the rooms, realized the first rehab was a scam, and disregarded Gerald telling her something in confidence, I thought my days were over with this girl. Yeah, Secular is really a weirdo, just a super freak. Yeah. No. Rich drives all the way down to Weeki Wachee, wears an old set of Steve Martin shorts. They're real tight. He's got an erection, and he's getting his picture taken next to the mermaids. That's Rich. Yeah. Not vicious at all. I'm telling the truth. Secular, you made comments to people that you were on the inner circle. I met you one time when you hung around. We actually couldn't wait for you to leave. Even the needle exchange guy understood that you're a weirdo. You know this. You've been a nerd your whole life. Kind of a gay-looking, frustrated male prostitute that claims he likes girls. Even people like Bobbles don't want you around anymore. That gets pretty low. Just kind of a freak with nothing to do. You really think you're the ladies' man. No, call me tomorrow, Tassie. I'm going to be on this chat. Yeah, you were never on the inside circle. We couldn't wait to get rid of you that night when I interviewed Katie. And the two other guys that were there too thought you were strange. Just really weird. So you weren't on any inside circle. I ignored you. All someone has to do is read your comments and be around you and realize what an oddball misfit you are. No, I wasn't interested in sharing at all. Zero. Yeah. No way. No, yeah, Secular is just a total weirdo. Just go over to watch his channel and just listen to this kook ramble on. It doesn't make any sense. He thinks he's an intellectual and the ladies' man, and it'd be like taking, one of the Clampets and not giving him a bath for a month and turning him loose in a high-end 5-star restaurant to talk to women. I feel embarrassed for this guy. Yeah. I don't know what a Chester is, but he's super weird, super strange. I think he's a frustrated gay guy. Yeah, he's super strange, super weird. Yep. Frederick, did you listen to the audio that I uploaded? Your buddy got his ass saved. Hey, Tasserina, how you doing? Pay attention, Phoenix. Pay attention. We're not going to go through an hour's worth explaining to you what we've been talking about up until now. You got to learn some etiquette. Yeah. It's super weird. You want to really get the creeps. Trade emails with Secular. You want to really get a bad serial killer vibe? I mean, for real. This freak will start talking about your feet and getting together, and he's going to come up and take you here and there. You want a real chill up your spine. Just start communicating with this weirdo. Yeah, just a total freak. I don't know where Becky is, to tell you the truth. I haven't talked to her. Yeah. Yeah, he's just so, yes, total weirdo. He knows this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sharon's texting me, but she doesn't want to get on an active chat, does she? Yeah, here's her. I'll read her text to you. I can always upload these later because these people need to be exposed. Fuck you. Oh, here we go. I told you that part. Come run me down with your Astro. Ha ha, bitch. You bitch ass. Why you just now want to explain? When I asked, you couldn't explain shit, dumb fuck. Sharon. Yeah. Sharon knows I figured it out. She knows exactly why I cut her off, just like the rest of these weirdos that were fleecing people. It had nothing to do with heroin addiction. I'm still paying bills for people trying to get straight. You don't hear about those, do you? That'd be too disappointing for you that I was trying to help someone out with no hidden agenda? Yeah, she's a total manipulative scammer. Yep, for sure. Go get Angie. Tell Angie I'll PayPal her $50 if she comes over here so I can explain to her in front of you why I don't have anything to do with her anymore. Yeah, tell Sharon I'll buy her. I will pay for Sharon's night at the Red Roof Inn. Me and I'm sure 49 other guys at the same time, but it'd be worth me buying a night for Sharon to have her come on here so I can explain all this to her in front of you. Because you're going to hear this and you're going to think, God, I don't know if that's true or not. And then you're going to see her upload a video tomorrow about, I'm a big scammer, pervert. I bought her birth control pills. You know, I got rubbers with her name on it, all sorts of made up horseshit. And there's going to be an element of not really being sure. I mean, there's a reason why everything has to be proven, whether it's science or in a courtroom. And that's because it's human nature to really think, is this really what's going on? So for me to get all these people on here and you can see both sides of the conversation is valuable. This is the only night this is going to happen. You are never going to see another chat like this. But I'm sick and fucking tired of me saying nothing while other people upload videos and make comments that aren't true. You want to know why I'm not dealing with them? You're going to find out. Yeah. Yep. Sure. Go ahead. Fire away. Yeah. There's not one thing you're going to have a smoking gun on me with. Zero. You got a question, ask me. When I get locked up in a mental institution, I tell you about it. When I get pulled over by the cops and run off the road and jailed, I make a video of it and I upload it. There is no smoking gun. You're not going to find any secret records, bullshit, backstabbing, playing both sides. It's not happening. Sharon can get on a phone right now and text me messages, but she doesn't want to get on here, does she? You're goddamn right she doesn't, because that's just the tip of the iceberg. Come on, Angie. Hey, my doggy. Yeah, you want to see my doggy? I like drug addicts. You know, they're sad people. Angie is one of the biggest fucking fraud that's ever lived. I actually bought it. Let me tell you something about Angie. Well, first thing, that's not her husband. You probably get better welfare benefits when you're not married in Texas. That's the first thing. The second thing is, around the holidays, Angie was doing a great job with interviewing addicts, and it really looked good. And she claimed that she was running out of money and wasn't going to be able to buy her one son Christmas presents. And I felt bad for her. About a week later, she went on. She said she was going to sell all her camera equipment because they just couldn't afford it. She didn't want to be able to not provide during the holidays. So I asked her to keep it anonymous. Don't say anything to anybody. And I sent her $500. I can show you this through PayPal. No problem. I'm still glad that I did it, if it was true. But a month later, she went out and bought a $500 camera. Then she bought a new laptop. And people sent me video clips and photos of the Christmas presents her and her husband bought around the holidays. Well, I thought, well, you're not going to get another $500 from me. Not a big deal. I sent it voluntarily. I get that. But when Sharon claims to be sympathetic to people that are drug addicted because she was there one time and goes off and makes comments like she does about even Sharon or Maddie and comments on their looks like that, and then goes on a scumbag's channel like Nitties or Cra Debbie, that just speaks volume. If you ever listen to that behemoth rants on her chat, she contradicts herself from the beginning to the end. She is so full of shit, it's unbelievable. It's crazy. She is a total fraud. I've lived here 10 years, but I've been coming up here 45. She is so full of shit. Yeah, but you know, no big deal. But how do you not have money and you have to sell your interviewing equipment? And a month later, you buy a new camera, a new laptop, and all sorts of gifts for the household around Christmas. Here's Angie's problem. She doesn't want to work. She'd rather sit on her fat ass, cake on a half-inch of makeup, get emotional over nothing because she hasn't taken our antidepressants, and talk about how she cares about people. Absolute fucking nonsense. I didn't give Terry Joe Massey any. I gave it to Sharon. So I'm tired of these people. Yeah, you wonder why your channel isn't growing when you're going on there singing and doing these fucking stupid, boring games. Are you kidding me? You know, the moderators that aren't on there any longer, you're wondering why they left. Hello? Anybody home? I'll tell you why they left. Because just like me, they got to know you. They got to know that you're lazy, you're full of shit, you're a two-faced, backstabbing con artist. These people don't have any power over me. I just disassociate myself with them, and I'm saying why. You're not paying attention, La Vanessa. You fucking idiot. That's exactly what happened. No, I hope Cray Cray comes on here. She didn't have enough balls. She'll cake some makeup on tonight, bulge your eyes out with some blood pressure medication, take those saggy foot-long titties and squash them up against this top that's too small for her, and talk about the chosen one and a 14-year-old valley girl while she smokes cheap weed and tries to figure out how in the fuck she's going to pay her bills for this month. Even her own mother wants to get rid of her. No, nobody ran me off. No, Kevin, you got a really low IQ. You're really super stupid. No, I've explained it a bunch of times. I can't keep answering the same questions over and over. Yeah, Sharon doesn't want to come on here. Go get Rachel Reed, another lunatic. The next time Rachel Reed contacts me, whether it's a text, I blocked her. I blocked all her IDs. I blocked her phone number. I muted her emails. Rachel, if you're out there, and you probably are because you're a stalking lunatic, if you send one bit of communication to me in any way, I'm filing a police report. I don't want you contacting me. You're a lunatic, a nut, a fucking freak, and I don't want anything to do with you. Stay away from me. Yeah. Yeah, where's Sharon? Come on here. Get her on here. Where? Where at? Michigan Made, I don't think I know you. I do know this, though, that I got you mistaken with somebody one time. There was another behemoth up in Flint that was friends with Oxycontin Cat. And I thought that was Michigan Made. Maybe it was made in Michigan, and I could have mistaken that with you. I apologize if I did. I think I could have done that. You might have thought I was talking about you and I was talking about her, and I might have said your name, but I've met her. I think it's the opposite of yours, maybe. But I realized that it's two different accounts. Yeah. Yeah, that's not the real Sharon account. No, no way. No. How about Laura from Las Vegas? You know, I'll tell you, unfortunately, I wasn't able to record Laura's conversation with me because I never got her on the phone. But what I do have is a DVD, and it was purchased legally. And I'd be glad to send anybody up a copy of it if you send me through my email. I'm going to send the state police a copy too, because that's one of the people they used to contact when they tried to finagle charges of me threatening a Michigan State trooper, which was absolute bullshit. Ollie, I give you an A+ for that. You actually conned these dumb motherfuckers into thinking that I was threatening the state trooper. They actually followed up on it and chased a bunch of rabbit holes. They don't have an egg on their face. They have the whole omelet. Yeah, they got the whole omelet. No, they didn't invite me to dinner. I wouldn't go anyway. I'm not into greasy hair, hairy legs, and big asses. Yeah, thank you, Laura. You've been paying attention. No, I don't care if she's a showgirl. It's a legal occupation. No, I'm not a felon. You don't even know how to spell. I know it's you, Debbie, because you spelled felon wrong. Yep. Write it down again with your stolen pencil. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would agree with that, secular. It's true. Yep. Yeah, bring it on. You're not going to do shit. It's not clickbait. I don't need any subscribers reviews. This is going to happen one time and one time only. Absolute lies, not true. Oh, thank you, Jam. No, it's not that I have a problem ignoring them. It's what I want to do is I want you to hear their phone conversations, or I want you to see their DVDs, because what they've said about me is false. So I'm going to rebut that with the real them, and the only way you're going to get to hear that is by me providing it. If I hadn't have uploaded that video of Crazy Amy, you would think she's just a sweet, nice girl that likes my videos and leaves nice comments. And once she went south, if I didn't have any evidence to show what a lunatic she is, I'd probably be getting fucked with now on treating poor Amy that way. Where you got just a glimpse, believe me, I got way more of how seriously crazy this lady is. She isn't an innocent, nice, caring person at all. The opposite. Brittany overdosed, was in a coma for a month, and eventually died from heart failure. I never sent an email to your daughter. That wasn't me. No. You asked me if I sent it, and I said I did because it made me feel good, but that was just to rile your low IQ. You don't have any IP. I don't care, an inheritance, anything. You're full of shit, Ollie. You're trying to pay for your internet bill for the month. You don't have any money, you never will. You're just a Canadian pig with nothing to do. Thanks for making the state police look like the Keystone Cops. You must have sobered up for a day and not slurred your speech, and they believed you. Once I found out that state trooper had a criminal record in Ohio, and he was texting while he was driving, they were after my ass, and in a big way. They would have talked to Jack the Ripper if he would have given them a statement about being a bad guy. They wanted so bad to be able to charge me with threatening a state trooper, but when they took it around to some decent, sane people, they laughed. The state police has set an all-time low in Michigan. You can fake email. You do it all the time, Ollie. That's your occupation. Anything I said to you is the truth. You've been faking emails and accounts since you've been on YouTube, Ollie. I didn't pay anybody to take down channels. I never heard. What is it? Does anybody know Frank Nitty's real name? Does anybody out there know that? Does anybody know this? What this guy's real name is? They all did. They all did. Tiffany never called the police on me. Cray did, Laura did, and Ollie did for sure. For sure. They did, but I don't think Tiffany never did. But you never know. She's so full of shit. It's possible. Oh yeah, Ladybug. That is so funny. You are really witty. You know that? You ever considered a comedy career? That is so funny. Good luck in the 9th grade next year. No, they didn't. I'll be down to Detroit again. You'll shut up like you always do. Yep. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, Ren. Take a grammar class. Wait, your low IQ is showing. You're not teaching anywhere, I hope. Where's Bobbles? Old big mouth Bobbles. Probably at an all-you-can-eat buffet someplace. Where's that big mouth on here when I can pin her down on her bullshit? Fucking nut job. $300 for what? No, it wasn't. Absolutely not true about Tiffany. I'm not an anti-law enforcement guy. Look, you need cops, right? Just not like the kind that pull me over making up shit when it's not against the law to have a dog on your lap. Yeah, he's super desperate, Lizzie. Yeah, you're right. He's just the odd guy out. He's never been successful at anything in his life. And he thought YouTube was his ticket home. I think it aggravates him that I came down to his neighborhood and interviewed people, and that He's just still sitting there scratching 2 pennies together, trying to have enough money to go steal at Myers. That's just a guess. I could be wrong. No, I don't. No, I don't. I was there one time. You know, so many people were jumping off the roof at the Motor City Casino. They had to put that gate up on top. Did you know that? That fence? I'm not saying there were hundreds jumping off, but there were enough to put up fence. No, I'm not afraid of Tiffany. What do you mean some reason? No, why would I be afraid of Tiffany? Yeah, it's just crazy. Right, yeah. I don't hate my parents. They're dead. You need to catch up on things. My sleeping's been great lately because I've been staying up all night. I don't go to bed till 6. Yeah, a lot better this way. Only downside is it's hot. Yeah, this is a fake Maddie Kaufman. Yeah, you know, that's not funny at all. You're going to get away with this tonight because there's no blocking or banning, but you need to get a life, you loser. Leave Maddie alone. It's none of your fucking business who gives her what. No, I don't need it. No, I don't need any mental health intervention. I already had some. I love Becky. What's the hard question? Ask it. I'll tell you. Yeah, bring Bobbles. Go get Sharon to come on here. Big mouth Angie. Fucking idiot didn't even know enough to get her dog's parvo shots, and she's wondering why they're dying and getting sick. That's because they have a negligent owner. She's too busy playing Rachel Ray instead of taking care of her pets. Maddie's a decent person. She is. Yeah, she sure is. Nobody's bringing me down, Laura. I don't know where you're coming up with this. Yeah. No, this is you guys are missing the point here. This isn't about anybody bringing me down. This is about me rebutting these crazy comments and videos that are put up that are lies, and that you getting an opportunity to witness these people discussing with me anything that's ever happened. You're missing the entire point. Yeah, I'm wrong. Sure, you better believe it. I was stupid enough to befriend Tiffany and Amy. Goddamn right I'm wrong. I got lots of zeros in my arsenal. Yep. I didn't block you. I didn't block you. Oh yeah, I mean you could have got blocked, but I don't remember what it was for, and it maybe wasn't me. You know, nobody gets blocked unless it's accidentally, or you're just saying some weird shit. One or the other. So I mean, or it was by accident. But I tell you, if I remembered what it was, and I don't. I remember you getting weird about something, and I just don't. All right. Yeah, thanks a lot, Mary. I don't remember. I tell you if I remember. You're not blocked. You couldn't post on here, you idiot. Yeah, Sam, grow up, will you? You know, what do you think you're at? Family reunion? Don't talk like an adult, will you? Oh yeah, Ladybug. Yep. Why don't you put your real ID on here then, and we'll discuss it. You're the one running around with the fake ID. Oh, that's wrong, man. No, you don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't like camping. No. Yeah, Daisy snoring. Oh, hey, kitty. Oh, good. Thank you. Well, it doesn't look like these losers are going to have enough balls to come on here and discuss this. I didn't think they would. But at least at the end of the night, you're going to realize what you've probably already suspected. Kra is a moron, troublemaking, and an idiot. Just a total loser. She can't drive. She lives with her mother. She talks like a 14-year-old valley girl. Can't spell. Terrible grammar. Just a fucking walking zombie. She thinks she's this street thug that's going to let all us people that live in the suburbs know what life's like. Total phony. Full of shit. She wondered why I didn't warn her that Amy was going to come up there. You know why? Because Amy was never going up there. Once again, drama. Just like I tried to explain Amy on the recorded telephone call. A nut job. Angie's a phony, a con artist, a manipulator, only a different way of doing it. Ladybug is a loser under a fake ID. No balls. And she will never identify who she really is. Yeah, they're lying. Sharon, don't send her any money. This is a 45-year-old woman decorating her bike like she's in the 8th grade and blowing kisses at you like she's some young, hot, sexy girl. I mean, give me a break. It's time for a get real moment. Sharon looks every day her age. I don't think she's a bad-looking woman. I think she's had a rough life. But blowing kisses to people on an 8th grade old decorated bike, come on, Sharon. You need to get off whatever you're taking. This is crazy. Yeah. I've addressed this a million times, ETOPS. I mean, I seriously suggest getting your IQ checked. You think I'd be doing it and uploading it if it wasn't legal? I mean, are you that stupid? I think she just, honestly, I think Tiffany just likes doing shit, drones and bikes and stuff like that. It isn't because she doesn't have access to a car. She's got cars. None of them are in her name. But she can, drive, she has access to cars. Yeah. Like I said before, the whole reason for this was to refute these comments and these people and what they're saying about me. And if I see it anymore, I'm going to upload the rest of their conversations. Nothing wrong with that. It was done legally, and you're going to get to listen to what they talk about when they think it was private. I'm going to do it. Yes, I am going to do it. You're not going to stop me. Yeah, Sharon got a hold of me. Yep, she did. Yep. Which was fine. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. I do think she's got some mental health issues. It's just, you don't know what to believe when somebody's that crazy. It just drives up here. Oh, shut up, Lugano. Learn how to spell trafficking. Your low IQ is showing its ugly head again. Do me this favor. I'm going to get you one of those things where you pull the string and it says in audio how to spell a word, because for an adult on an adult chat, you're really making a fool of yourself. Oh, shut up, Manda Sue. Who cares what you think? Hey, Casey, how you doing? Tiffany's got a lot of good qualities. They're not all bad. They're really not. Okay, Ladybug, why don't you go get lost? You're talking like you're in 6th or 8th grade. What are you going to do? Go soap some windows tonight? Maybe throw some toilet paper in somebody's trees? What are you, 52 years old? No, that was not a rumor. No, Tiffany's got a DVD of somebody doing that. I saw it myself. It's not a rumor. Shut up, Nara. Now, tonight has been a night of just full disclosure, willing to discuss whatever any of these losers that I mentioned have said about me. But from now on, these stupid, ignorant comments like Ladybug, I'm going to start blocking you because you're just like you're in the 7th and 8th grade humor. And it's not that I'm blocking you to censor you. I'm blocking you because you're just so fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm just going to start picking you guys off one by one, you losers. I'm not into 7th and 8th grade comedy night. So if you want to talk about something like an adult, I'm here for you. But if you want to keep talking about stupid shit like that, you got to go. Yep. No, I don't think she was bullied by me at all. No. All right, Ladybug, you're gone now. Good having you, but you got a really low IQ. My guess is white trash. And it's just not funny. It's not amusing. It's not a question. It's just ranting from a white trash lowlife like yourself. So bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hit the refresh button. Try again. Okay? Try again. But I don't think it's going to do you any good. You bye-bye. You get lost. Yeah, that's how stupid she is. Kids is but she's just a real idiot. Yeah, it's got to be a child. No, I think it's a white trash, low-life, older adult, Mary. It's a difference. Yeah. I'll be picking them off one right now because they don't add to the conversation. It isn't any kind of debate. Yeah, it's not stalking, Dick. You got to go to. There are interviews that they consented to. I'll see you later, Dick. Yeah, good luck with your blow-up doll. That's a real catchy name you got, Dictator. Wow. You are really funny. Yep, Ladybug's gone. It's free speech, but it's not for idiotic, juvenile comments. Do you understand the difference? Yep. Yeah. You're going to have to catch up on that, Casey. Yep. Bye-bye, Dictator. That's a catchy name, boy. You're witty. I bet you're a hell of a fun person to have around at a party. There's just not enough alcohol in the room to drink your stupid humor away. Yeah, that's what I thought, Samuel. Yeah, I don't think I'm weird. I mean, maybe I am, but who cares? Define that. I mean, you seem like you're not playing with a full deck either. Yeah, so super stupid. Yeah. Hey, Erica. Yep, so just keep it up, morons. I'll be blocking you left and right. Where is Angie, Sharon, Rachel Reed, Survivor Girl, and Bobbles? Where are you, Bobbles? Huh? Yeah, sinus infection give you a lot of pressure. There's a lot of medications for that, though. Why don't you go to a Rite Aid or a Walgreens? They'll give you a shot. You need a depot shot or a Z-Pack. Depends if it's viral or bacterial. Come on, Debbie. You want to know why I didn't warn you that Amy was coming up there? You know why. Hey, Greta, how you doing? Yeah, well, Luno, what can I tell you? You don't know somebody, so what? Yeah, Bobbles is super stupid, really ignorant. And it's just, I mean, oh, thank you, federal government. No, there's no hit and run. Vans need to get work done, federal government. Has that ever occurred to you? They need maintenance. Doesn't have anything to do with hitting somebody. Does that ring a bell? Is that your latest child in your avatar? It's like a chip off the old block. Like father, like son. That's what I think, Tony. Yeah. Yeah, chosen one, girls. You're about ready to get the axe too. Other than playing with you in a sandbox for 10 minutes and getting sick of it, you're not very funny. It's the same thing over and over. It's one of the reasons why you still shoplift, take the public bus, and will never do better than you're doing now because you're an idiot. You reached the Peter principle in the 3rd grade. I've been thinking about it. Don't like that. Oh, so you did do that, Bugman. Sorry about that. Yeah, that sucks. At least you had 18 years though. Sorry for that. Yeah, Groovy Hippie. Make sure you get rid of these people permanently. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want you morons around. Yeah, it's Daisy snoring, yeah. Nacho, if you say that one more time, you're going to get blocked. You said that 15 times today, and I don't want to hear it again. You got that? No, he couldn't. I don't think he could do better. I don't think he could. What makes you think that, Melanie? What are you privy to? That I'm not, that you think he could do better. I don't think he can. If he could, he would. Isn't it true? Isn't it true, Downriver? Hey, Ken, how you doing? How's it going over there? Where you been? Oh yeah, Sharky. Yeah, that's really super funny. Yeah, yeah, you got to go too. You bye-bye now. Sorry for any technical difficulties. I'm gonna get you a dictionary for Christmas. Yeah. I didn't say I was gonna play them. I said I will upload them later. Debbie's not blocked. No, she's not. Yeah, I don't care about the marketing. I mean, the YouTube money's chump change. Whether I get 10,000 people watching a chat or whether I don't, doesn't mean a thing. I'm not marketing anything. This is the last time you're going to see a chat like this. But it gives you a chance to see that these people don't have enough balls to come on and discuss why I don't want anything to do with them. They start chats that they'd never started at this time in the day. They text me even though they could get on the chat. This is my whole point, and I hope you people are smart enough to see this. Good, Thomas. How you doing? Yeah, it was a sad deal. They had Emmett Fitzgerald, yeah. Yep, Big Ten. I say that to her all the time. Oh, thank you, Ken. No, Survivor Girl's not blocked. Nobody is blocked other than these last few people just in the last few minutes. But Survivor Girl's not blocked, no. Nobody, the whole slate was clean. It took me almost 2.5 hours. No, I don't like camping, to tell you the truth. Yep. Yeah, okay. And nobody's blocked. No, that's exactly what I said. I'm talking about the people that uploaded these videos and made these accusations that I have recorded phone calls with. That's what I said. Yep. Yeah, Chosen One Girls has got to go next. You're not blocked. You're a fucking idiot and a troublemaker and a low life of a mother, but you're not blocked. Why don't you talk all that shit you do on your channel to me right now? Yeah, it's not a smart move though, because honest to God, it doesn't bother me, Engine Joe. I don't care one way or the other. I really don't. It takes forever. You know, in the old days, you used to be able to highlight it and then delete, and it acts like it's doing it. But when you push save, it said try back later. Now I noticed tonight I tried it on like 500 at a time. It wouldn't do it. I had to go do about different amounts, like 100, then 50, then 200. That's why it took so long. And the number wasn't the same. Sometimes I could delete, you know, one by one, 100, and then hit save, and the saves would take. Sometimes I could only do 80. Yep. Hey, Adam's Apple, how you doing? God, man, restaurants have taken such a, I don't really have one anymore. Dining out is like not good anymore. I'd have to say right off the bat, Ray's and Grayling. Yeah, I always have to say Ray's. Yep, good barbecue. Good sides too. You know, it's almost impossible to go someplace and get a good side and good barbecue. It's usually one or the other. The meat's great and the sides suck, or the sides are good and the meat's not that good. I've never had it all in one, but as close as they get is Ray's. And if their macaroni and cheese was a little better, I would give them a 10. But again, it's subjective, and it could be a 10 already. My opinion doesn't mean shit. Yeah, I don't care about that. I mean, anybody that's been around YouTube for a while. I don't have a job. Yeah, I just mess around YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. Casey, your avatar almost looks like this young girl that's supposedly going to die any day. Is that you? You were a moderator on Ollie's channel for a while. I think you're a big scammer too. If that's you, if it's not, I apologize. Yeah, it's hard to get something good to eat. You know what I mean? No, I never had muskrat. My dad used to talk about it though, eating muskrat when I was a kid. No, forget it, Brian. It's like that everywhere. Special interest groups. No, where's that madness? Where's the right spot? What are you asking me backwards? Oh, thank you, Carla. No, Rob Barnes is, nobody was blocked, goddammit. I told you, Rob Barnes is a fucking douchebag that tries to portray himself as a legal expert. I think he's borderline retarded. Actually, I would have liked to have him come on here and make a fool out of himself with third grade legal logic. He would have been one of the last people that I blocked. Nobody's blocked, I'm telling you, other than like 3 or 4 people or 5 in the last 10 minutes. I have no reason to lie about this. I want them on here. Yeah. So it's a one-night deal. Yep. No, Rob Barnes isn't smart at all. Rob Barnes thinks he's smart. It's a big difference. And he's not an attorney. He talks out his ass 50% of the time. No, like 5 people have been blocked in the last half hour, maybe 10, but Rob Barnes isn't one of them. I'd like to have this idiot come on here and talk like he's F. Lee Bailey. It gives me a good laugh. Yeah, I'm going to go down there, Thomas. Sure am. Yep. I do film them. I mean, Sarah, you know, that's the supposition that somebody that does something they like every time they get an opportunity, I don't. This is a hobby. Do you have any hobbies, Sarah? Bobble Islands is condominiums. Yeah, that bird, I had a screen that I was changing out for the summer, and that bird flew in between where the screen was and the door and got down along the bottom and couldn't fly out. That's a Baltimore Oriole. I just picked him up and then let him go. But it was kind of cool to see him that close. Yeah, he's really super stupid, Lizzie. All right, Steph. Yep, have a good night. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I used to like pulled pork until I went to a retirement party for an airline pilot, and I watched him cut it up, and it grossed me out. So I don't eat it anymore. You know, you say that about this needle truck. I don't know if you've just got a hard on for these people or you don't like somebody that I've mentioned, but you don't have any proof about the needle truck testing people having COVID. Quit. I want you to quit saying that bullshit without some documentation to show me it's true. You're just throwing bullshit out there. Those needle exchange people do a good thing for no money. And to suggest that, you know, they're running around, hey, Kay, how you doing? To suggest they're running around with COVID, you're full of shit. I mean, everybody gets it in every place, but not at those numbers. And I doubt very much those are government-sponsored programs that if they knew themselves that 80% of the people had COVID, the last thing they'd be doing is out handing out needles. I call bullshit on this. See you later, Thicky Trick, you weirdo. See you, 2-point loser. Yeah, I think you're full of shit. And don't say that one more time or I'm going to block you. because they think they do a very good service. Yep. See you, Tara. You must not like somebody on there. Yeah, that's what I think, Phoenix. I agree with you. I think the same thing too. Oh, thank you, Cosmo. Yeah. Nah, repentance a waste of time. Didn't do shit. Yeah, no problem, Tara. Yep, no problem blocking you again. You're blocked permanently now. Get lost. Space, just stay around and watch. We're not going to explain to you about what we've been talking about for the last hour and 36 minutes. I mean, have you ever heard of etiquette? Do you just walk up to strangers in a restaurant and say, "Excuse me, what are you talking about?" Learn some manners or get lost. She's not blocked. No, she's not. You're lying, Night Owl. You've been making some stupid comments too, so quit trying to start drama here. Nobody's blocked. You're going to be blocked in a couple minutes, but she's not. Big difference. If you're going to act that Queensburg, you need to just hit the highway and get out of here. Beat it. We don't want any stupid people here. You've certainly taken the bait. Oh, good for you. Good for you, Bugman. Wow, that's something to brag about. Yeah, I think you picked it. I don't know if you picked a bad time to do it. Why would you say that? Okay, Downriver. Yep, take it easy. Thank you. We're not judging anybody, Ryan. You don't understand judging, and not understanding judging, my guess would be that you don't understand enabling either. I mean, a conversation with you is just going to be wheels spinning. You remind me of Amy and Tiffany. You try to explain things to you, and you just don't get it. I can't help that. Please don't have children. No, that's not true, Matt. No. Only one I ever controlled was your wife and your mother. Other than that, I'm a nice guy and I'm happy with 50-50. That's it. Yeah. Why don't you talk all that shit you do on your channel about me now, Cray Cray? Aren't they, Stephanie, ever seen so many ignorant people in the world? It's unbelievable. No, yeah, you're right, Audrey. You nailed it. So true. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. So true. Yeah. Hey, Stephanie, you get whatever you want, but if I were you, I'd get that tomahawk steak. I've never had one. I've read that they're kind of a waste of money, so maybe you don't want to get it. Wigger, that's like a stupid, childish comment to make, Wigger. I heard it on Laugh-In 52 years ago, and it wasn't funny then, so it's not funny now. You're going to be getting the axe, too, if you make one more stupid, childish joke. Finish coloring your cartoons and get lost. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Yep. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Terry. I don't really do that much. I don't. I think I do like the bare minimum. I wish I could do more, but I don't. I don't think anything I do is noteworthy. I don't except go get another Corona beer like I'm getting right now. Yeah, party time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One more down the hatch, Daisy. Dad had one more down the hatch on. Oh, yeah. One more down the hatch, honey. Mine's are so good. Just really hitting the spot tonight. I was afraid I'd see her avatar. That's enough to make anybody drink. Oh, this is good. This is so good. Hell yeah. Oh, I love this. Where's Oxycontin Cat? Somebody told me today she moved out of state. Yeah, probably some place where there's $99 a month rent now that she can't scam part of her mother's Social Security disability check. It's another loser. This isn't drone. I don't want to have anything to do with Debbie. If I buried a hatchet, it'd be right between her big, bulging blue eyes. Yeah, that's a good guess, Mary. You ever have some motherfucker say something to you like, don't take this the wrong way, and then they insult you? I'm about ready to do that right now. Not all the women, but some of the women's avatar on your profile. This is my third corona, and god damn, you're looking better. Hey, Barium, how you doing? You been breathing in any vapor trails? Mark, you've been around for a long time. Appreciate it. You know, I was getting a little worried about you. I thought you might have bit into that Sharon scam and you were getting fleeced out of money, but at the time I didn't want to say anything. Oh, thank you, Burger Boy. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Stephanie, it's not that big a deal. Really, I'm glad you can do it. Hope you have a go out and have a good time. No, not really. I did look at kayaks about 4 days ago, but here's the deal. I don't want to strap one to the roof. And if I did, it'd be a 12-footer. The 10-footer is kind of short for stability. The 11-footer is about right, but the choices aren't that good. So I just said, fuck it. You could spend the rest of your life reading reviews about kayaks and still not know which one to buy. Everything's getting like that now. In the old days, you could go on and differentiate between a piece of shit and something good. In cameras, video, or still, single lens reflex, kayaks, computers. Yeah, you spend the rest of your life. Basically, I'm going to start spinning a fucking wheel on everything. And wherever the needle lands, thank you, Burger Boy. That's what I'm going to buy. I mean, it's crazy. You know, thank God for the internet and expensive video cameras. Because in the old days, some of these I would have just been salivating over trying to buy. And now that I have access to read what people say that have bought them on 5 different social media platforms, it helps you make an informed decision. So I've learned that more money isn't necessarily better. Yeah, it's on everything, man. And I got, 3 times I've been propositioned to write reviews for Amazon. I got to keep the thing. It had to be a positive review. I had to keep whatever it was I got paid for. And you got $10 per review. And I said, fuck that. And that was quite a while ago. And then Amazon kind of got busted on it. So they came up with that verified purchase. And now that seems to be some bullshit now too. If you want to try and get an idea on the quality of something, go to the bad reviews, not the good ones. Because who would lie about a bad review? They got the piece of shit and it didn't work. The other ones are paid for and bought. I'm not saying that you can't like it and they didn't have good luck with it. But if you really want to find out what's going on, look at the bad reviews. Come on, Sharon, where are you at? You out there on, you got 5 cell phones claiming that they're going to turn them all off and you need money for your cell phone. You're about ready to get your head lopped off and someone's going to make a stuffed animal out of you, so you need to get a hotel tonight. How many guys are going to fuck it once tonight? 49, 59, then upload a video. Hey, everybody. Hee hee. Cute. I'm over here in the hotel. I just almost got killed. You got 55 guys paying for your room, and all 55 think that video's for them. Good job. Way to pull the wool over their eyes. Yeah, I think, Sharon, if you want to boost your revenue and get more money, you need to start playing in a sandbox, and then start bawling like a baby when somebody kicks your sand pail and it knocks over your castle, and just ask for more money through your Cash App. And then hand out 100 bills to build it back up to where it was before it was smashed. I mean, grow up, Sharon's the point. You need to grow up and you need to quit backstabbing Cheryl and bad-mouthing Maddie behind her back. They were stupid enough to allow you down there to take pictures of them and be kind to you. You stabbed them both in the back. Don't worry, when I go down there, I'm going to clue them in again. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. Oh, GoPro is so fun, graphics. Really fun. Because that's their life, Stephanie. You know, it's human behavior. It's all over the map. No, I don't. I don't regret helping them. No, no. What I do regret and what I'm going to change is that I'm not going to provide a platform anymore where good people can get to know these dirtbags and be hoodwinked. That's my fault, which is why I take down their videos and I don't have anything to do with them. So now that's going to really change the complexion of their scamming channels because nobody's going to get to meet someone through me anymore. When I interview people, you're not going to know their last name, their social media. You're never going to hear about PayPal, Cash App. Sharon has ruined it for everybody. I was just kind of, I was doing a lot of photography and I'd run into the working girls a lot and they were always so nice. Really what kind of got me going on it was I'd see them buy hot dogs and cheese and stuff for stray cats and birds in the winter. And then they go get in the car with a job. And that just really heart-wrenching for me. Here their life was in shambles, but yet they still kept an eye out for Mother Nature. And that really is what got me thinking about it. You mean what didn't she do? You got to catch up on things. I can't go on here and start out from the beginning on who did what when I've explained it all a couple of times tonight. Go back and watch the chat later. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I don't mind telling you once or twice, but I don't want to say it 10 times. No, you're right, Tim. That's true. When did you first figure that out about Sharon? Oh, did you, babbling? I see you changed your name. Yeah, I know you're telling the truth because breaking your bed makes sense. Would you have a couple railroad ties underneath there that gave out? No, that was the dog, but that's just a really stupid, childish comment to make. So you can go get back in the sandbox too. You must think you're at a family reunion. How ignorant. You're really super dumb. I'm doing great. It's a great day. Yeah, she is right. Only because she's in an air conditioning room, you know what I mean? Yeah, she really is. But it's a crappy day today, man. Hot and humid. I got a buddy building a house up in Traverse City. Whoops, there goes the cops. Anybody out there have a scanner, an up-to-date scanner? Pizzas are ready. 9 times out of 10, they're going to Skidway Lake. I don't even know what 421 means. What is that? Is that some marijuana thing or something? What does 421 mean? Oh, thank you, Marilyn. Oh, it's your DoorDash. Oh, okay. That's another thing about scamming Angie. She's broke, but she orders to go fast food all the time and dinners from restaurants around her house. Yeah, everybody, they don't have enough balls. They don't want you seeing their replies when I pin them down. Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't get everything cross-app, not in places like where I live. Yeah, I've seen those scanners before, but you can't get them for like local. In what regard, come on now? In what regard do you mean? What do I suggest for family members seeing what? About what? Remember that other con and liar too that claimed she was a Harvard trained doctor that lived down there in Florida, somewhere around Tampa? She was friends with Oxycontin Cat, another scammer. She was never a doctor. She's too fucking stupid. Hey, Vern, we got 10 Russian spies in here right now. Oh, 421 shots fired. What's that mean, though? Like where? Oh, okay. Well, you get crazy with that Russian spy shit. People get tired of hearing about it. Oh, okay, Tim. Oh, okay. All right, Adams Apple. Yeah, it's good having you on. Thank you. Oh, okay. Well, that's an improvement. Your medication's working. Hey, Mary. Half Irish, yeah. Supposedly. I never had it checked. Oh, okay, I get it now. Thank you for explaining that. Yeah. Angie's not on here. She doesn't have enough balls. You're not blocked, you idiot. Oh, hometown, where at? Well, now it's an ambulance. Everything but country. Well, that's state police lights. Well, they're flooring it. They got the pedal to the metal. Now they're going north on Fairview. Oh, now there's an ambulance. My guess would be a motorcycle wreck. Hey, Bugman, you still on here? No, Chad, you are so full of shit, Angie. Will you admit that I sent you $500 for Christmas? And that you ended up buying a brand new camera and a laptop less than a month later. And people sent you money because they thought you were broke. And you ordered to go all the time and they saw the gifts that you bought around the holidays. If you had access to that kind of finance, why were you acting like you were broke and needed money and that you were going to sell your interviewing equipment? That's not broke. And why do you say you're sympathetic to people with drug addiction and go on there and talk the way you do about Maddie and Sharon? Why do you do that? If you listen to one of your chats, you contradict yourself from beginning to end. And what's the reason why you don't interview people anymore? There's something not adding up with that. Yeah, you bought a new camera. Yeah, you did. And you bought a new laptop. And I got pictures of the Christmas presents you bought. Oh, thank you, Terry. You don't like who? Oh, there, now we're getting somewhere there. So you talked about it because you don't like them. So you weren't sympathetic to them, even though you got to know them from having drug addictions. That's why, right? It's none of your business what Maddie and Gerald do. If you don't like their channel, stay off it. And I see now that you've hit rock bottom and no one is watching you sing, which you can't blame them. I see you're going over on Croc Debbie's and Nitty's channel, which is low as it gets. All they do is talk bad about people and make shitty videos. So you're right where you belong now. You are so hypocritical and full of shit, it's unbelievable. And quit telling people that's your husband. You're not married. I could tell when you started texting me, but I don't like Sharon, but for different reasons, that you were a drama queen. And sure enough, you went from being sympathetic to drug addicted people to wanting to help and paying them for an interview to a full-fledged troublemaking stalker with inflammatory titles in your videos. Now you have nothing left. No one wants to watch your stupid game playing. You're not funny. Your voice sucks. So you went to the last thing standing, and that's maybe being able to pull a couple rabbits out of the hat with talking shit about people that are in a bad predicament. It doesn't get any lower than that. You are totally full of shit. And you wonder where the moderators went. Are you that fucking stupid? What? Watch one. Just listen to yourself talk sometime. You're wondering where intelligent, decent people that are trying to keep channels clean don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. I'll tell you, because they're smarter than you. And they realize when the dust settled, you're white trash. You don't give two shits about drug addicts. You were going to go on there and try and manipulate some way to get money from people, and you were successful at it for a while. You are a total fraud. Maddie and Gerald are drug addicts that are struggling. If you don't like what they're up to and the people sending money, stay the fuck off there. You have nothing else to do. You don't want to work. Your channel failed. So maybe you can try and bash other people and see if you can make a living out of that. And it looks like you're too goddamn lazy to cook dinner for your children. You work doing what? And why did you need to sell your camera equipment around the holidays and claim to people that you couldn't do interviews anymore? Work doing what? No, she's not. I mean, I do think there is an issue with that. I'm glad you brought that up because 6 Mile Mary, are you still on here? 6 Mile Mary, are you on here still? So I think that's a fair question. No, I've never been there backwards. No, I'm talking to 6 Mile Mary. Is she still on here? Because I think that's a fair question. She actually seems pretty street savvy and street smart, and she is on Sharon's channel a lot, and that's a good question. It's her business where she wants to go, but I'm wondering if she sees the light. All right, Bugman, yeah, have a good night. Yeah, Kenneth, get a. I really researched the hell out of that. I got a Garrett AT Pro. It's kind of a jack of all trades for metal. Depending on what you're looking for, really research it. No, Maddie and Gerald never said they're going to rehab. But there goes to show you, now you know the real Angie. It doesn't have anything to do with them being struggling drug addicts. She doesn't like them. So she feels comfortable in bashing them and making videos about them. Yeah, that's the whole point. Usually it's much more difficult for me to expose people like you. But since you're so fucking stupid, you just admitted it yourself. That when you don't like someone, you don't care that they're struggling addicts. That's the whole point. You probably went out interviewing those people on a boat. You're full of shit. Go over to Croc Debbie's and Nitty's. You guys got one thing in common. No one wants to watch you. They figured you out. Just a big bitch fest with stupid games, and your voice is enough to crack a fucking light bulb. Hey, Susan, how you doing? Get lost. Oh, thank you, Burger King. What's that? Top-down view? No, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I really don't. Hey, 6 Mile Mary, they brought up a good question. I'm going to ask you about this because this is, what the intention of this chat is. But you do spend a lot of time over on Sharon's channel. Do you think what she's doing is legitimate? Do you believe that? Or what's going on there? I mean, I don't hang out places where I think there's a scam going on. What's the story with that? Do you believe in what Sharon's doing? Oh, don't pay attention to Ollie. Ollie's just a moron. She can't even start trouble anymore. Doesn't get any lower than that. Yeah, that's what I say, Phoenix. Yeah, sure. No. I know what made Angie mad against Gerald and Maddie. 11,000 subscribers, and she has less than 300. That's what made Angie mad. And it's the same thing that made Angie mad against Sharon. Sharon's got a couple thousand subscribers. Angie has 3. That's not going to change Angie. I mean, Sharon's got her problems. She's a scammer, a manipulator, and full of shit. But she's more attractive to the opposite sex. And that matters. Well, thank you, Shannon. I appreciate it. Oh, yes, you're mad. I've looked at the comments you've made and the titles that you've made about people. You're not sympathetic to drug addicted people. Quit lying. That whole sham you ran about you being that way and you understood the life. There's nobody in the world that felt that way would talk about Maddie and Gerald like that. Or even Sharon for that matter, but you did. It speaks volumes. You showed yourself in flying colors. Your channel's done. It's never going to get any better. No one's going to watch you. They realized you're two-faced, you're a manipulator, a scammer, you're lazy, and you're completely full of shit. And that's why I don't want you around. You sent me a text here, and I could tell when you were trying to send me texts about Sharon that you're a drama queen. So you actually hit it pretty good for a while. But your channel's done. You're going nowhere. It's just like the rest of your life. Unsuccessful. Your life started heading downhill after the 7th grade. Yeah, take it easy, Vern. Keep your eyes peeled for Rushman. I was a gentleman until I figured out what you're really like. You've never heard me talk bad about addiction with people, especially somebody that's as innocent as Maddie. You are full of shit. Yeah, see you later. Don't come back either because you're going to be blocked after tonight. I don't want any phony, two-faced, low-life white trash here. Yeah, Maddie's a sweet girl. I mean, I know she has a drug issue. I wish the best for her. But for you to talk to her like that, Maddie isn't Kelly. She isn't Sharon. I can understand how people get pissed and lash out, but not Maddie. That just outed you in a perfect way. You did me a favor, actually, because now I don't have anything to do with you. No, it's my third Corona. It's not. If it was my third Dragon's Milk, I would agree with you, but not Corona. Yeah, drunken sailor, you got to go too. You're just making a fool out of yourself. Just stupid, like juvenile humor. Hit the road, never come back. Oh, there you go, Burger Boy. Oh, religious quotes. Wow. That's not the real Debbie, Tim. I don't think that's the real her. There's too many words that have been spelled correctly. No, it's impossible. I mean, it's a gamble at best. I mean, minus a crystal ball. 6 Mile Mary, I'm asking you about Sharon. Is that something that you believe in? Do you think she's legitimate? Do you have a problem with what she's doing or not? Yes or no? Oh, good for you, Burger Boy. Good for you. It's none of your business. Those kids are better off not being with Maddie, and she understands that. It's accepted it. I don't care if you like it or not. I know where the kids are, and I know how they're doing. You don't. It's none of your fucking business where the kids are. And if you weren't so stupid, you'd realize they're doing better without her than in her presence. Yeah, it has nothing to do with growing up. It's addiction, you moron. You're so fucking stupid. I can tell by your grammar and your spelling. Angie, just please go away and never come back. You've had this happen to you before in your life. You hoodwink your way into situations where you really shouldn't belong. You get people believing in you. The moderators laugh. I don't want anything to do with you. Hit the road, never come back. I think this Debbie Cray Cray needs to go because I don't think that's her. Hey, Jay. Yeah, I don't think that's Debbie Trigger. She doesn't have enough balls to come on here. No, I don't either. Drug addiction's a bitch, man. I didn't know anything about it until I started doing that. Yeah, Angie's absolute bad news. If Angie makes another comment, she needs to get blocked too because it's just one stupid comment after another. You know, sometimes you just guess because you don't want to get it broke off in your ass anymore. So you just cut yourself loose from somebody and hope that you did the right thing. I'm 100% confident that not having anything to do with Angie is the way to go. Yeah, Angie is full of shit. Yeah, don't believe it's in. Sip, you're smarter than the average person on here. So, you know, if you told me that and I didn't know anything about Angie, I'd believe it right out of the chute. Yeah, no, she's totally full of shit. If she makes another comment, I think she's going to be blocked after this anyway. But I just don't want to hear any more stupid comments. She's a mean-hearted, backstabbing, two-faced, white trash loser. What are you talking about? A good price for the kids? that's nice. You're lucky they have you, Bugman. Yeah. 6 Mile Mary, I want to know this Sharon answer. Are you buying into that and an active part of her community or not? Yes or no? This is the third time I've asked you. Oh, Tammy, well, I wish the best to you. I really do. Yeah, get rid of them then, Semka. Get rid of them. Now you can start blocking. Hey, Mark. Get rid of that E-topes or E-tops. Get rid of them, Zimka. Yeah, that's true, Sonny. Yeah, there is an element of truth to that, too. Pay attention, Noah. Yep. Well, I don't think it's any big deal, but like I told you before, this is never going to happen again. I promise you. We're never going to have a chat like that. So if you've got something to ask me, or you can get some of these scumbags out there to respond, tonight's the night to do it. Yeah, my cooking sucks. I mean, it's basic. I fry, I grill a steak, I broil some fish, but it's no gay preparation with a lot of different steps. Oh, good, Tammy. Yeah, I feel for you. Yeah. Thank you, Burger Boy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, you're right about that, Terry. Terry, you've actually exhibited a part of your personality I never saw before. What took so long? Yeah, block them then. Hey, Simca, if you see nerds, virgins, I don't know what they said, but you can start blocking just like the old days now. No rude comments, stupid. You're lying, Nacho. You're lying. You communicated with people about me with private information I shared with you. I got 100 examples of you being full of shit. You know this is true. Yeah, get rid of nerds permanently. No, it's true. That's what they say about smoking too. You can quit smoking and go to a wedding reception and light up a cigarette and just start like you never quit. Hey, Jenna, how you doing? No, yes, you did do it. Yeah, you did. You just did it the other night. You just did it on SG's channel. That was you too, because the only person that would have known that information is you. It's the same avatar. It's the same wording. It's the same way you sent and structure your sentences. It was you. And part of it, like everything with you, part of it was the truth, and part of it was a big, giant fucking lie. I never threw you under the bus. I was polite enough to call you, tell you why I didn't want to have anything to do with you, and stay away from you. You're another one of these people that just always happen to be out in the mix of these channels. No, you are wrong. You are full of shit. You know what information. Go back there and look at it. You said it. I'm not going to have these stupid conversations. Yes, you did. Yeah, you did. It was you. And there's two people I know that you've communicated with through either Facebook or emails where you talked about stuff that's none of anybody's business. Not to mention sending that fucking lunatic, Debbie, an email that fucking Laura ended up posting. That was enough. I'm not If you say one more word about this bullshit, you're going to get blocked. Hey, Joanne, how you doing? You're going to get blocked. Yeah, that's true. No, don't say that you didn't do anything, because if you do it again, you're getting blocked. I've told you 15 fucking times since about 3 o'clock today why. Don't act like you don't know why. You do know why. God damn it. If you understand, then quit bringing it up. No, yeah, no, this is a one-shot deal. I'll go to this thing until I can get up, do this and answer as many questions. This has never happened again. You're not going to see these things happen like you used to. You're not going to get to know these manipulating scammers. I'm not promoting any more channels. I'm not putting people links to their bullshit scams, their Cash Apps, their PayPals. It's not happening. I'm not meeting anybody off YouTube ever again. I don't want an email. I don't want a text. I don't want a gift. I don't want a donation. I don't want anything for Daisy. When I am in bumfucked Egypt interviewing people, I want you to act like you don't know that I'm there. It's totally different now. Now, yeah, thanks for being part of it, Nacho. You can thank your nut friend Amy too. You guys caused this. And you too, Sharon, you scamming Angie. Rachel Reed and that fucking kook survivor girl. It's not one thing, it's a bunch of things. And I'm glad to get away from you misfits. And it's why all your lives are a disaster. Because you sucker people in that have good intentions that want to help you. And then they experience the wrath of you being the two-faced scumbags you really are. I'm telling you, I will break it off in your ass if I have any more problem from you. These days of you putting bullshit out and me saying nothing are long gone. Yeah, that's another vague thing about Sharon. Yeah, it's a few different houses, but I guess that happens when you're, in that situation. There's 2 or 3 houses she seems to bounce around in. But since she's been scamming people that she met over here through paying for hotel rooms, I don't think that's been as prevalent as it used to be. Hi, Daisy. Hi, honey. Yeah. No, it's going to be back to the old days, minus people posting their links. If they put my name in their damn titles, I'm going to report them to YouTube. And if it's libelous or slanderous, they're going to get sued before Christmas. Promise you can bank on it. You put that bullshit out there and these fucking lies about me killing people and fucking stealing money and whatever, you're going to get sued, motherfuckers. Yeah, you watch and say, all you fucking faggots down there in Detroit that I'm kicked out of Detroit, you're going to do this. Let me tell you, when I'm in Detroit, I go out to Willow Park and Oakwood Park all the time. There's nobody there. Come on out there. I stay at the Red Roof Inn. Come knock on my door. Yeah, I dare you. Yeah, have a good night, Mark. You're not going to do shit. I'm fucking tired of these people. If Nacho makes another comment on here about what she said 50 fucking times today, if I don't catch it, block her. I don't want her around anymore. Yeah, she's going to get sued too. She put something that isn't true. She's going to get sued too. She can start a no GoFundMe from her legal defense. You watch, I'm going to be making an example really soon. Yeah, she's an absolute lunatic troublemaker. No, Detroit's got a lot of good things going for it. I wouldn't live there, and for a lot of reasons. Mary, Mary, are you just not going to answer this Sharon question or what? It's the 4th time I've asked you. On Sharon, are you okay with what she's doing? It's none of my business what you do on other channels. Where are you coming from this? Quit acting like you don't hear me. This is the whole purpose of tonight. I don't even know the name of the goddamn thing. I mean, no, you need mods, Birdable. You need them. Hey, Jeff. I don't. It's sipping tea with Sharon B. I think. Yeah. Yeah. See you, Terry. Thanks. Hey, let them make videos. They better not be slanderous and libelous, and they better be truthful. You want to talk about my mental health and I'm a nut? Yeah, go ahead. That's not compensable. But you start talking about me killing people and murdering people, fucking putting up bullshit videos with serial killers on them, you're going to get sued. Oh, yeah, she's a total scammer. Well, I'm going to tell you this, 6 Mile Mary. I've asked you this question 4 times. And up until tonight, you've been really good about providing me good information, communicate with me on and off YouTube. But you're not answering this. And they're right. You're on Sharon's channel all the time. And like I said, it's not my business what you do on your own time, but I know what she's up to. And it's troubling that you would not see through this, claiming to be street smart from 6 Mile and Telegraph. So you can either answer my question or it's time for you to go. One or the other. Because I don't want people over here that think that's an okay thing to do. I'm talking about your relationship with Sharon and your involvement with that chat on a regular basis. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Cheryl. That's what I'm talking about. Your relationship with Sharon. Do you believe what she's doing is okay? Yes or no? I've told people all the time, this is not a popularity contest. Yes or no? Yeah. No, that's true. I agree with all that. I agree with all that. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So 6 Mile Mary, you're a moderator on Sharon's channel? Is that right? Is that true? Well, you just can't hear now or what? Yeah, it's looking like it, Simca. Yeah, thank you, Sean. Michigan. Hey, Christine. Hey, Richard. I'm going to give you 30 more seconds. No, but are you still active over there with everything that we've brought on and what she's been doing lately? I can understand a month ago, but I'm talking about the last 3 weeks. Has any light bulb come on or anything? No, I don't. That's what tonight's for, Christine, is to get this all hashed out and to have these people come on here and we'll discuss this where everybody can see it. Well, then you're gone. You're gone then. You're not torn now because I don't want you over here anymore. You've got to be, you claim you're street smart, and that just doesn't make sense. Oops, my mistake. That doesn't make any sense. How you could be torn doesn't make sense. You're not street smart, let me tell you that. No, you're done here. If that light bulb hasn't come on with you by now, it's never coming on. Yeah, fuck that. No, you're right, John. I have to agree with you. Yeah. Okay, and here's another thing too. Now, let me look through here. Something else I wanted to ask. Is Sylvia on here? I thought I saw her comment. Sylvia, are you still there? I wanted to ask you something. You got blocked accidentally and I unblocked you. Are you still on here, Sylvia? I wanted to ask you something. Yeah, I blocked her accidentally. Yeah, I hit the wrong one. Yeah, my mistake. Sorry for that, Sylvia. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I know she said something and I unblocked her. Sylvia, I didn't mean to block you. Are you still on here or not? She was blocked, but I unblocked her. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Appreciate it. I mean, like I say, I tell people all the time, take it with a grain of salt. I unblocked her. Yeah, I unblocked her. These people are getting a hold of me, telling me that why am I blocking them? I just explained it. I think that it's behind sometimes when there are a lot of people on here. So she may be trying to answer, but I wanted to ask her something. Yeah, you're right, Christine. No, I wanted to ask her something. Sylvia, are you going on Nitty's channel talking shit about me? Are you active on Nitty's channel? Yes or no? I already know the answer to it, but I'm going to see if I can get you to lie or have enough balls to admit that you do it. Were you on there or not? You know what that means, don't you? You know what it's going to come down to then? Why aren't you over there now? And you're over there talking shit about me, and now you're over here. Why? Why is that? I mean, what interest would you have over here? Yeah, I remember that, Shannon. I do, yeah. Come on, Sylvia, at least save your dignity and admit it. Have enough balls to own up to it. You know what this means, don't you, Sylvia? Just ring a bell. Yeah, bye-bye, Sylvia. It was nice knowing you, but another two-faced white trash loser. Sorry for any technical difficulties. Please try again later. Yep, technical difficulties, you got it. Yep, she's packing. That's exactly right. You're dating yourself, Kitty, if you're aware of Sylvia's mother. Yeah, karma, I'm with you. That's how I feel. For sure. Hey, and you people texting me, you're wasting your time. You're not getting back on. It's not happening. You're gone for good. Yeah, they did, Shannon. It's true. Yeah, let me have it. I'm not putting myself through anything. What are you talking about? This is full disclosure. We're going to air this out. These people that talk shit about me, I'm giving them a chance to back up their allegations and their libelous, slanderous comments. And they don't have the balls to come on here. Oh, good. Congratulations. Glad. Great, Shannon. That's good. Yeah, it's true, Phoenix. So true. Yeah, but getting off drugs is a fucking bitch, man. I don't think I could do it. I really don't. Yeah, it's a tough way to go. Really, I don't think I could do it. These crazies are texting me, want me to unblock them. Not happening. I don't think I'm a great person. I think I'm an okay guy, but these fucking troublemakers they're gonna experience a new part of my personality they never knew about. Hey, I don't think Backwoods got blocked, did they? Did Backwoods get blocked? I don't think they did. Fucking, she says she's fucking torn about this channel or Sharon's. What the fuck? That's like an instant exit. You kidding me? You claim to be street smart? You are fucking wrong. Not happening. You're not street smart if you're believing that fucking horse shit. Yeah, Jersey girl. You know, I've been sent some screenshots of you doing some unfavorable things to me. Are you going to save your dignity and have enough balls to admit it? Or not? I know who you really are. You're Bobbles. So you know what this means for you, don't you? You need to get a life. You're an adult. And you look like there's about 100 pounds off your fat face in that avatar. I don't want you around here. It's either you, Bobbles, or a friend of Bobbles. So you got to go bye-bye, Jersey girl. For being a two-faced, lying, white trash bitch. That ringing any bells? So you're going bye-bye now. Please hit the refresh button. If you have any technical difficulties, please call the 800 line. But to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to do any good. Yeah, Christopher, he's making some really stupid, childish comments. I didn't catch him. What's this Christopher saying? Yeah, just get rid of him if he's saying stupid shit. If it's not Bobbles, it's Bobbles' friend. It's one or the other. Good night, Joanne. I'm going to be kind to people that deserve it. Oh, okay. I just saw what she said and I didn't know what the comments were. Well, you know who Bobbles is to you. You're full of shit. You know exactly who she is. Yeah, I got rid of her. Thank you. Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, Sean. Sean, I'm going to add you as a moderator. Being a stellar performance tonight. I hope you'll accept it. Good night, Lisa. Yeah, you're right, Thomas. I believe that. Lately, I think maybe, Shannon. Lately, maybe. If they not, they ought to be. They both exhibit the same behavior. Two white trash, low life, conning, unsuccessful losers. It's none of your business, Chris. We don't have to answer to you. You can come on the chat and look at what we're talking about, and if you don't like it, you can get lost. What's the point of your parents having you and not giving you up for adoption when they realized you were stupid and had a shitty personality? It is, isn't it neat under certain circumstances? It is, isn't it? Yeah, thanks, Burger Boy. Look, I'm not perfect. But I think I think I'm fair. Yeah, look, I'm more than happy to get called out on stuff you don't think's right. Yeah. Oh, I love South Indiana. People are rude. You're right, Stephanie. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Sean. All right, Tammy. Good luck with everything. Yeah, best of luck to you. It's tough to do. No, I'm not, Trill. But you know, what I wanted to do is I wanted to give them a chance to discuss what it is they have to say about me, and none of them have enough balls to come on here. Oh, thank you, Burger Boy. Yeah, I thank my mental illness. If I was more mentally healthy, I probably wouldn't do this. So it's not all bad, is the point. Like I said, there's a silver lining in everything. Good night, Linda. I like Southern Indiana. I really do. Yeah, Backwoods. I didn't think Backwoods got blocked. I think you're right because he couldn't have left a comment on a video, so I don't know what the deal is. Good, Stacy. How you doing? Good night, Go-Go. Yeah, have a good night. Yeah. I'll tell you, this is a really load off my back. Just spelling it out like this in front of people. You know, if I'd have chewed their asses out personally, it wouldn't be the same as you being witness to this. So it's meaningful. Yeah, good luck. Sorry about your dog, but man, it sucks. I know the feeling. Yeah, have a good night, Mark. Take it easy. Yeah, you're quoting Christianity again, but yeah, it is kind of a cleansing, just in a different way. It's like that here too, Stacy. Hotter than a bitch today. Good night, Sherry. Yeah, I probably did wait too long, but you know how it is. All this stuff. It's not like you're going to do the right thing at the right moment all the time. You know, it comes and goes. Yeah, it sucks. It does, man. I mean, it's like it's different. All right, Thomas. Have a good night. Yep. Yeah, it's true, right? It's a moving target. It's true, like everything else, happiness, sadness, moving target. Oh, okay, good. Have a good night at work tonight. You know, I tell you, I think it would be kind of fun working there now. You drive into work, it's a nice thing. There's something about an airport environment when you pull into it that's just isn't matched anywhere. If you said, do you want to be in, Yellowstone National Park tonight or at Detroit Metropolitan Airport, I'd rather be at Detroit Metropolitan Airport. There's a magic to it. Yep. No, they haven't. Nope. Looks like they're all gone, the text. It's not going to do them any good anyway. This is permanent. Oh, I'm sure I've made some mistakes. There are probably some people I got rid of that I shouldn't have, but that's how everything, nothing is absolutely perfect. No, it's all over with. Yep. So this is a good feeling tonight. It's really, I'm glad you guys were around and you got to see this. Oh, good, Erico. That's good news. Yeah. Good for you. So you could see what I'm saying. Why would that matter? I mean, what do you drive yourself crazy listening to a radio because you don't know what the DJ looks like? What difference does it make? Oh yeah, thank you, Sully. Appreciate it. I hope you're not the pilot, Sully, because if you are, you need to quit lying. You fucked up that plane landing and you think you're a hero. That's fraud. Yeah, I love watching planes take off too. Land, take off. Oh, no, it's just like, why are you doing this? It's hard to do on this camera set up in a window and I'd have to take it down and everything. It's dark. It's not as easy as you'd think. They just want to know, would I reconsider? No. Why did I do this? This is embarrassing, that kind of shit. I don't care. Yeah, you're talking about Wick Road, Kitty. Yep. No, that's a place that does nails, Jay. the place that does manicures and pedicures. All right, have a good night at work. Yep. Yeah, right. I wonder what happened to Kitty that used to come on there that lives downriver there. I haven't seen her in a long time. Yeah, no, it's nothing like really exciting or anything, you know what I mean? What am I watching? What the fuck's it look like? God, you people are stupid. You're rude. You know, you've got both areas covered. You're not only rude, you're stupid. No, that's a good guess. Yeah, that's a good guess on embarrassment. No, I don't. I don't think I get embarrassed anymore. Resentment, I think that would be more prevalent. Yeah, it was good, Christine. Good talking to you. Thanks. Send me some pictures of that camper. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You're rude. You just went on a chat in the middle of a conversation people are having and asking, what am I watching? You're not just rude, you're super rude. I mean, do you wipe your mouth after you're done eating? I mean, where do these savages come from? Oh, okay, Christine. Oh, South Bend's nice. I used to go to that Starbucks there right near the Turnpike, Toll Road. That was busy as hell. Right up there in the north part, right where it separates, not far from Michigan line. That Starbucks, is that still there? Yeah, motivated. No, we're not, Cool Slayer. No, you got to go back and read it yourself. No. I mean, when you see someone reading a book and they're on the 9th chapter, do you ask them to summarize it? Go back and read it yourself. Yeah, they do. I was down in Lexington quite a bit. Yep. Yeah, I like South Bend. I like going down there. Notre Dame's got its own zip code. That's mixed. I'm not really sure what it is. No, I don't know what it is. Not sure, but he's got an opinion on it. I really don't know. I was going to get the DNA testing, but it's not that accurate. So, I mean, it didn't make any sense. That's the whole purpose of getting it, is to find out what dog you have. And when I looked at the success rate and the accuracy, there were a lot of people out there that set these places up. So I know they're full of shit, and it just wasn't worth it to me. I'm going to see how hot it is, Christine. Yeah. No, we can't catch you up in the midst of a chat people are having. You got to go back and look at it yourself. Hey, here's another stalker. Not answering it. Nope. People are pissed they got blocked. No. Here, I'm going to be brutally honest with you here, right? Even if you took, good night, Stephanie, even if you took the drug addiction from Sharon White, that's not the problem with me. But if I took a normal person with a reasonable IQ and I had them watch her chats, if you don't realize she's melodramatic, full of shit, and a complete con artist, then I don't want you over here. Either you're terribly lonely, or you're super fucking stupid. But to go over there that much and interact with that manipulating kook that acts like a 7th grader, and to be torn between her channel and mine, I don't want you over here. There's no apologizing out of that. You claim you're street smart. I don't buy it. It is so obvious. And if it wasn't a clue to you why I took down all her videos and don't have anything to do with her, you never even asked me about it. But even aside from that, if you just watched that channel and saw the manipulation, the bullshit, these horseshit stories all the time, and that didn't light a bulb with you, then I don't think you should be over here. This is a private chat with public access. Now, I don't like those that much, backwoods. I don't like that hoppy ale stuff. No, it's just a fucking turnoff. No, I don't want to have a relationship with people like that. I mean, I was very supportive of her and tried to help her, but as time went on and I got to differentiate between a good, needy person with a drug problem and a total manipulating scammer, it was time for me to part ways with her. Like I said, the drug addiction isn't why I don't have anything to do with her. It's everything else. Yeah. And I think the real pet peeve is she met most of her supporters through my channel. That's not ever happening again. These people are getting fucked left and right. And you can say, well, you know, you didn't really do it. All you did was put her stuff out there and it's up to, yeah, true. But if you didn't know her, you wouldn't be getting scammed is the point. Sharon. No, it's all manipulating, lying bullshit. No, I don't think they will. Although honestly, I don't know what the fine print said in the GoFundMe. If it was a GoFundMe, just a blank GoFundMe, and you sent money, well, that's the way it goes. But if it was a GoFundMe and it was based on getting out of rehab and you didn't do rehab, that's a different story. That's fraud. If that money isn't returned or it isn't still in that account, then this proves my whole point. You know, I don't need it slammed in my face to know when some bullshit's going on. No, it's a cute dog. Thank you, Christine. Thank you. Really looks cute. No, it's one big con job. Yeah, and still, I mean, despite this, I wish the best for Sharon. I really do. I hope she has a good life, but I just don't want to have anything to do with her. Big difference. It really is. You want to go and go pee-pee, Sonny? So fed up with these clowns. Fucking idiots. Oh, I'm gonna drink the lemonade now. You wanna go pee-pee, honey? You wanna go pee-pees? You wanna go out there and get his GoPro? You want to go pee-pee, huh? Hang on, I'm going to go outside and get my GoPro before I forget it. If you guys have a GoPro 9, I highly recommend that little thing that spins around for 2 hours. Daisy, you want to go pee-pee, honey? You want to come out here and do pee-pees? Come on. Let's go pee-pee. There we go. Come on. Come on. She doesn't want to go. Come on, let's go pee-pee. Come on. Go pee-pee, honey. Go pee-pee. She knows we're not going in the car this one. It's hot. Come on, hon. You want to go pee-pee? There we go. You're going to really like these GoPros, I'll tell you that, with this clock timer I have. This really looks cool. You guys are gonna, I think you'll like these. See, back once I told you weren't blocked. Oh, I got a lot of good ones. You guys are gonna really like these. I think you're going to. Good night, Blue. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sign off here too, you guys. Upload these videos. Give me an honest opinion on my new gadget. I think you're gonna like it though. I think it's really super cool looking. No, that's what you're right about that, Sully. It's the way to go. I'm gonna get some more GoPros. I'm waiting for the 10 to come out. What did Vaughn ask? But I think these look good. And I did get robbed out of some clouds a little bit. Got clear at the end. Nothing you can do about that. But it's still cool. For 21 bucks, this is worth every penny. Hey, Patricia. Yeah, this thing, you wind it up just like a little kid's merry-go-round or something. And it twirls around for 2 hours while your GoPro sits on the top of it. I think it's really cool looking. I think you'll like it, you know. Hey, Jeff, I'm going to upload this in a little bit. I think you'll really like it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Tia Mia is this scammer that's claims she's going to die every other day. Get lost, you dingbat, and don't come back. Loser. Yeah, good night, kitty. Yeah, take care, artist targeted. Appreciate it. You guys have a good night tonight. Just remember this one thing if you're on the fence about anything that I've said. These people didn't have enough balls to come on and defend what they've said about me. And that was the whole point. I was going to win either way. I was either going to get them on here and pin them down, or they were going to know that I was on here, even if I offered them money. And they didn't have enough fucking balls to refute what they've said about me. So it's mission accomplished. You're never going to see another one of these again. It was a one-shot deal. If it wasn't for tape recorded phone calls, this shit would be a lot worse. So I've done it. I'll keep doing it. If I hadn't uploaded some of these phone calls, I would be looking like the bad guy. So that's the whole point. You know? So I'm glad I did this. I think it was the way to go. Yeah. That's just my opinion, though, which of course means nothing. So you guys have a good night tonight. Have a good day tomorrow. Appreciate you checking things out. Thanks, Sean. I'll probably be on in a couple days. Oh, thank you, Sully. Yeah, thank you, Mia. Good night, Mary. Appreciate you hanging in there. Christine, I'll talk to you. See you, Dolly. Thanks. See you, Jeff. Jeff, I'm going to upload this in about 20 minutes. Take a look at it. Oh, thank you, Tim. Yep, see you, Pork Chop. Yep. See you, Thomas. Bye, Cherry Joe. Thank you. I didn't know you had this wild side in you. All right, Jenna. Thank you. Oh, good. Yeah, there's scammers out there. Believe me, it's happened to me. See you, cool. Yep. Yep. Take care, guys. Thank you. All you chicken shit, two-faced scammers out there that are watching but don't have enough balls to come on here and say something. That's the whole point. It's about 180 people of you out there. 300 earlier just sat there like little church mice. You cowardly bastards. See you, Kim. See you, Simka. Thank you. Yep. I'm going to upload this thing in about 20 minutes. I think you really like it. Yeah, have a good night. See you, James. Bye, Frisky. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Check this thing out, this $21 thing that I used on this GoPro. I think you're really going to think these are cool. I'm going to upload it right now. So good night, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Faye. Thanks a lot. I'm going to check one thing here, make sure this is right. You keep changing these YouTube settings. Yeah, that's good. All right, good night, everybody. Good night, Shannon. See you, Katie. See you, Artist. See you, JP.